We're on Lincoln Avenue in Winnetka, one of the North Shore's most attractive locations, just a block away from a thriving strip of shops, restaurants, and boutiques. We're headed toward a home that's recently come on the market and has been attracting a great deal of attention. As it comes into view, you'll see that it's a home that's instantly recognizable to millions of people because it's a movie icon. We're going to head inside, where I think you'll discover that this home is also a great place to live, as classic on the interior as it is on the exterior. Joe Zikas from YoChicago.com. I'm looking at one of the most famous staircases in America, and I've just met Marissa Hopkins from Coldwell Banker, who is with their Highland Park office.
Indeed.
Tell me where we are, Marissa.
All right, we are at 671 Lincoln in Winnetka. This is a red brick Georgian, located about a half a block from town. Where we're standing right now is in the entry to what is also known as the Home Alone house. And yes, this indeed is a very famous staircase with the beautiful arched window at the top of the landing.
And the arch is mirrored in various ways throughout the home.
It is, yes. Actually, it's right on the front door. It's mirrored as well. And, this is, of course, the famous staircase where Kevin slid down on a slide out the front door. We are in the office, which is one of 4 sunrooms that this home has. As you can see, we have hardwood floors throughout. There is radiant heat in the home, which is a very even, lovely heat. And in the office, we have the beautiful original windows, as we do actually throughout most of the house here. This is, of course, the living room. One of the very nice features, which we saw in the office as well as in the living room, and we'll see in the dining room, is an abundance of French doors. So,
just a great, classic, beautifully flowing old home.
it is. It's, certainly a classic colonial where you walk in and you've got your living room on one side, your dining room on the other, and then since it's such a large home, then you have another room on either side of that. And in this dining room, we have beautifully hand-painted walls done by a woman named Sydney Barton. They were done almost 20 years ago, so it's held up beautifully and sets a nice background for dining. So we're in the kitchen now, and headed towards the screen porch, which is a beautiful space. In the kitchen here, you can see it's been updated about 15 years ago, and it has professional appliances. We have a professional grade Viking stove that is quite substantial, as well as the fan over above it is also professional. Sub-Zero refrigerator and Bosch dishwasher. There is a trash compactor and a disposal too, of course.
And another sunroom, family room.
Exactly. This is the family room. This is sort of the cozy escape place, I guess is what I call it. It's really the place where the current owners spend a lot of time. It's very intimate, very comfortable, the kind of place you want to go and put your feet up after a long day at work, where you can really relax. And it's bright and cheery because, again, of all the windows that are so big and so many of them.
In almost every way, this home just kind of screams Winnetka.
It definitely screams Winnetka. It is a classic Winnetka home, indeed. Although one of its extra special features is the lot.
Let's go take a look.
Okay, let's look. Now we're on the primary patio. There's another terrace right over here. And it's a beautiful bluestone patio with a gorgeous landscaped, professionally landscaped yard around it. This is a half acre, and yet we're only 2 blocks to the center of town.
Half acre is unusual in this part of town.
Well, as you go further north, it's more common, but immediately south it is not. They're about half the size. So, and yes, it's an extremely large lot. It's beautiful.
Now the setting is, to my mind, spectacular because we're 2 blocks from the Metra stop. We're half a block from the Winnetka Community House.
Right.
A short block from the shops and the restaurants along Elm Street, and we're about 2 blocks from the lake.
Exactly. And you're also a couple blocks to the Grand, which is a fabulous grocery store up here.
Is that the one where Kevin stocked up in the movie?
Oh, indeed it is. Yeah, it is. And there's just
you have
everything.
to be prepared for 2 things in there. It's a very service-intensive place.
Yes, it is.
And to the delight of North Shore girls, they're the last place that carries Green River soda.
Oh, is that it? Oh, I didn't know that about it.
Yes.
But yes, it's extremely service-oriented, and they probably have pretty much anything you're looking for. It's really a great place. They also cater. I've used their catering services before. So you can also see the garage here, which is a 2-car garage, but it actually is you can tandem a car in there. So they have 3 cars in the garage right now, and they use the 4th quadrant for storage.
I've seen crowds lined up this past week taking photos of the home.
Oh, well, yes, with a little bit of the attention that it's been getting, it has drawn a few people. But the house is beautifully situated, and it's something that's never really been a problem for the owners. We are in the Greeley School District here. This is East Winnetka. And then, of course, the children matriculate to Skokie and Washburn and then New Trier. Again, this is a classic red brick Georgian located 2 blocks from the town center of Winnetka. There's 14 rooms, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2 half baths, and it's 3 stories in height. It's listed at $2.4 million.
And it is just, again, so Winnetka.
It is very Winnetka, which is probably why it was selected in the first place, because it's a home that a lot of people would aspire to, a place people would want to, someone as young as Kevin would want to protect, and it's just a very special, warm, friendly, fun place to be.
One of the many surprises at the home here is a small greenhouse on the south end of the home, so it's facing south and west, decided to pick up the maximum amount of sunlight.